What if the secret to unlocking more energy, focus, and fat loss after 30 isn't in a supplement, workout, or even testosterone boost, but in mastering the other hormones that control your body's engine? In this video, we're breaking down how intermittent fasting affects the hidden hormonal network behind everything from belly fat to brain fog, especially in men over 30 and 40. And the most powerful one, we'll reveal it in the final section. Stick around, it might not be the one you think. Is your body stuck in store fat mode? After 30, many men unknowingly become more insulin resistant. That means your body doesn't handle carbs as well, spikes insulin more often, and stores more fat, especially around the belly. Constant snacking or big late-night meals can keep insulin levels high all day, blocking fat burning. Intermittent fasting gives insulin a break. Studies show that even a simple 16 to 8 time-restricted eating pattern can lower fasting insulin levels, improve insulin sensitivity, and help you flip the metabolic switch back to fat burning. And the best part? These benefits show up even without extreme dieting. Fasting helps restore insulin balance, and that's a big win for fat loss, energy, and overall hormone health. Can fasting make you more stressed or help you handle stress better? Cortisol, your main stress hormone, gets a bad rap, but it's essential. It helps mobilize energy and keep you alert. But chronically elevated cortisol, that leads to poor sleep, muscle breakdown, and fat gain, especially visceral fat. Some fear that fasting raises cortisol too much. The truth is, short daily fasts, like 14 to 16 hours, don't cause chronic cortisol spikes in healthy men. In fact, several studies show that fasting can reduce stress markers over time, especially when combined with good sleep and not overtraining. The key is avoiding extreme multi-day fasts that overwhelm the body. Fasting isn't the stress bomb some make it out to be. Done right, it may actually help regulate cortisol and reduce inflammation. Why do some guys lose appetite on fasting, while others feel constantly hungry? Leptin tells your brain you're full. Ghrelin tells it you're hungry. In overweight or insulin-resistant men, leptin levels can be high, but the brain doesn't respond. That's called leptin resistance, and it makes you crave more food even when you've eaten enough. Fasting helps resensitize your body to these hunger hormones. Research shows that ghrelin initially rises during fasting windows, but as your body adapts, those hunger spikes decrease, and leptin levels, they tend to drop only when body fat drops, which fasting helps with. Fasting trains your body to respond better to hunger signals. The result? Less cravings, more natural control over when and how much you eat. Can fasting help you keep muscle while burning fat? After 30, growth hormone levels naturally decline, and that means slower recovery, less muscle, and more fat storage. But here's the kicker. Long fasting periods trigger spikes in human growth hormone, HGH, sometimes up to 5 times baseline. Even daily intermittent fasting can raise growth hormone levels during the fasted window. This helps preserve lean mass while tapping into fat stores for energy. It's part of why people report better body composition when combining fasting with resistance training. Fasting can be a natural anabolic tool, supporting muscle retention and fat loss, especially when paired with proper training and protein. Can fasting slow down your metabolism? Many men worry that fasting will cause their thyroid to crash, leading to fatigue, weight gain, and brain fog. And yes, extreme calorie restriction can reduce T3, the active thyroid hormone. But there's a difference between smart fasting and starvation. Most human studies show that moderate intermittent fasting does not impair thyroid function in healthy men. In fact, it can improve metabolic flexibility. Just make sure you're not under-eating long-term or skipping key nutrients like iodine, selenium, and protein. When done right, intermittent fasting supports rather than sabotages your metabolism. The biggest hormonal benefit of intermittent fasting may not be boosting any one hormone. It's about restoring hormonal balance, lower insulin, regulated cortisol, optimized hunger signals, better growth hormone timing, all working together to improve how your body performs, recovers, and feels. And for men over 30 or 40, that's the real win. Not hacking one hormone, but aligning the entire system. If this video gave you a clearer picture of how fasting impacts your hormone health, hit that like button. It really helps this message reach more men like you. And if you're focused on optimizing your testosterone, training, and nutrition naturally, subscribe to the Men's Tribe. This is your hub for becoming stronger, leaner, and sharper after 30. See you in the next one.